I guess just to start out with, you had a couple days in training now with the guys. You've mentioned energy's been good from what I've seen. What are you expecting that's different out of this group come Saturday compared to like the last few months that you've seen as an assistant coach?
Uh, if you could unmute yourself, Peter, please.
Sorry, sorry. Hi,
Yeah.
everyone, first. So happy to be here. And as you saw, about your question, I think it's very important to understand that not everything was bad from the past. I think that we build some foundation, we build some concepts and some style of play. I think that what is very important that maybe we need to increase the speed and what we are doing. That is a very important. I know that the players they care, which is another thing very important in terms of commitment. I know that they have commitment, but now is a little bit like in terms of energy that we need to improve and when to use that energy, even if the energy is not negotiable, but when to do it because the game is more than 90 minutes. And of course, that the players, is a new coach coming on board, so they want to show something different, but at the same time, we need to be smart because that game is about brain, no? So right now, I just want to see a commitment for the players. That's a value that is very important for the club and for me, and courage to play. The courage to play is going to be very important too. About mistake, everybody can make a mistake. I don't have any problem with that. But when we can see energy, a commitment I'm fine with it.
Out of the 18 games you have left this season, plus Leagues Cup, Open Cup outside of that, how important is it to have more home games on the schedule right now than it is to have road games?
Well, that's key. That's key because we're gonna play in front of our people, and we know that here that the energy of the players is much better. Is a thing that we need to change and we need to improve even away to have that same energy. And we know the connection that we have with the fans. The fans, they are very, very important, for more than 10 years. I can see the fans, they have been pushing the team even in the hard moments. And this is in the moment that we need the fan even more. So that's key. That's key. Even we are talking about the weather, that is another key factor for us because we know what is what it is to play in Dallas. So we're going to play with that too, but is a key. It's going to be a key factor for us. We have a 2 games straight at home, and we'll have to take advantage of that.
It, Speaking of St. Louis this Saturday, they're a high press team, a lot of energy. You've been talking about bringing more energy to the field just now. What have you seen out of St. Louis this season? I know last year they were phenomenal attacking wise, but this season it's been a little bit uh, different from them. Is there something that you guys are hoping to exploit, or things that you think you can get out of them that you almost got in St. Louis a few weeks back, where it was this scoreless draw, but there were some good moments, like you mentioned?
Mhm. So first of all, I like a lot that team. I like the passion and the energy that they are playing. So it's not easy to play against team like this. Of course, that we can see something that we should maybe taking advantage of it, but it's a thing that I'm going to keep to myself. And but yes, this year is not so easy for them because we have to understand that all the team is adapting against them. So it's not so easy to repeat every year like the same thing. But right now, for me, they didn't change so much. I've been watching so many games that, for example, they didn't deserve to lose or even to tie. So for me, just to leave the moments. Is an energy team. We're gonna try to match up, and more than trying, we're gonna match up that energy. And then it's gonna be about brain. It's gonna be about quality to read the moments when to accelerate the play, when to maybe slow down the play, but to be honest, it's a very I will say that maybe it's not the best team to start to play against in my first game, but because of the energy that they can bring, about the way that they can be very direct. So, but I'm looking forward to play against St. Louis because I know that it's going to be a very demanding and the player and we're ready.
Thank you, Drew. We'll go with Sydney.
Thank you, Drew.
Hi, Coach. How would you describe your first week here at the helm in one word, and then could you expand on it?
And one word, like I will say passion. But I'm going to explain you that too. And if if you're okay, passion. I can see passion in the eyes. They see passion in my eyes too. I know that I'm using so many words like energy, like commitment, but that passion, that they have to understand when they start playing that game. So the passion for that game is a key factor too. So this is what I saw. This is what I saw. Is they see what they see from me. So it's passion.
Love it. Going into this weekend, of course, your hope is to get a big 3 points, any points. But what else are you impressing upon the team is the most important thing besides that coming out of this weekend?
So very good. Is we never know what's going to happen. No, it's a two teams wants the win. So that's why, of course, and we want to win that game in front of our fan. But at the same time, it's going to be very important that I need to see that again. I'm going to use the same words, but they are very important for me and for the club. That commitment, that energy, that courage to play. That sacrifice, because sometimes, of course, we're going to be tired of the thing, but we need to keep fighting. We need to use our brain because, of course, that is going to be very important. That they're going to have a lot of energy, but they need to manage their energy at the same time because again, we are playing more than 90 minutes. So it's another thing that we have to take care of, and that's very important. The four word for me: energy, like a commitment, sacrifice, and passion.
And finally, let's say right now, every single 19,000 plus fan members who are going to be at this game on Saturday were receiving this video. What would you say to them? What do you want them to know about you and this upcoming FC Dallas squad?
So to be honest, I'm not very comfortable talking about myself, but I think so many of the fans know me. In the past, I played 2 years. I've been coaching like a youth team on the FC Dallas. So they know, I think that they can understand what I'm looking for, that passion that I want to bring. But at the same time, we don't have to forget one thing, that soccer for me is going to be very important. So we need to do the right thing with the ball. We need to do the right thing with the ball, and we need to create. We need to be protagonists. Sometimes we are not going to be so protagonist, so we need to have a patience. So just for the fans, is like what they have been doing, to be honest. Is they are great fan, and for me, again, it's not because now I'm a coach. It's one of the best fans that we have around the country, just because they are pushing every single time. You can see different field. So Boeing, so easy, and the FC Dallas fans, they are pushing the team until the end. And in the end, I understand that if they are not happy, they're going to show that they are not happy. But during the game, and 90 minutes plus, I know that I know my fans. Yeah, I know our fans, and I know that they're going to push us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cindy.
Thank you, Sydney. José, ¿tienes una pregunta para el profesor Peter?
Sí. Peter, good afternoon. Do you feel any different kind of pressure now you are the head coach? Last week you were the assistant coach. Is a different level of pressure for you?
Different level of pressure, no. Like responsibility, yes, but the pressure, not so much. Maybe that pressure is going to come in the game day, but right now, to be honest, I'm just enjoying the moment, working with the players and with the staff. And no, to be honest, right now I don't feel that big pressure. But that pressure will come maybe in the game day.
Peter, I remember you especially on when you were a player on Celta, in Celta de Vigo. You play like with too much intense, you know, and that's something that you want to transmit to your teammates, to your guys, to do a better season in the rest of the year.
So yes, it's but at the same time, the Celta, yes, I could be like a type of aggressive players, but in a good term. So, but of course that this is what I want to see from the players. But at the same time, we don't need to forget that we want to play football. So we need to be a complete team, a team who can have that bite, team okay, be patient, team or sometimes doesn't have to press and need to be not passive, but just waiting for the right moments, because we can be active like and waiting for the right moments. But yes, as you say, that is going to be very important, that aggressiveness we want to see, but in the right moments. And if you remember, I don't know if you remember, and the Celta Vigo, we were playing like a very, very good football. So this is what we're going to try to do.
Thank you, Peter, y éxitos el sábado.
Muchísimas gracias.
Thank you, Jose. Thank you, Sydney. Thank you, Drew. And that'll conclude, Peter. Thank you, Garrett. Sorry. That'll conclude today's Peter Luccin's media availability. Thank you for joining.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
guys. Thank you so much. Bye, Sydney.